book. Okay. First we do some prayer, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, page 6. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mothers, sentient beings. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mothers, sentient beings. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mothers, sentient beings. Page 11. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. Page 12. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. Page 15. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Para Samgate Bodhi Soha. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Para Samgate Bodhi Soha. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Para Samgate Bodhi Soha. Page 26, short mandala. Om Ahom, Om Ahom, Om Ahom. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon, I offer in visualization a field of Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Nayatayami.
Okay. Yes. Good morning to everyone. Yeah. We are studying today the precious Garland, yeah, by Nagarjuna. Yeah. First, actually, we have to know, some information, yeah, about Nagarjuna, yeah. This is important. We usually says, if you know the writer of the such the text, then it makes more inspiration to start or read or practice, Yeah. This is what do you call the greatness of the writer? Yeah, greatness of writer. Yeah. Nagarjuna is usually, very famous Buddhist monk, yeah? Very famous, yeah? We usually go second Buddha, yeah, sometimes say. Second Buddha, yeah. Actually, he was born, yeah, 1st and 2nd century, yeah. Sometimes says some document, in some document is mentioned, yeah, and 1st century, yeah. Some documents mention in 2nd century, yeah. And many Sutra teaching, Buddha himself professed, after 400 years, Buddha passed away, Nagarjuna will come. The monk who will call Nagarjuna will come and interpret my profound teaching. Yeah. Say like that, Then, according to this, which century it would be? Which century? After 400 years of Buddha passed away, maybe 1st century? Then, I think, yeah? Yeah. Like that. Actually, yeah, Nagarjuna was born in this document says in the history says Nagarjuna was born to the wealthy Brahmin family. One wealthy Brahmin family. Nagarjuna was born. Yeah. After he born, the parents, they traditionally actually take the name, from some high being, like Guru or some master, they brought, the kids, to some high lama, to seek the name, for him. Then the sage or guru or master, he told this boy cannot live more 7 years. He will means he can live only 7 years. Then the parents was very not happy, yeah, and shocked. Yeah. Then they don't want to see his death. Then they send the Nagarjuna, and this wealthy family send I think two I think maybe 2 boys with him to attendant as attendant then send it to other country then they then they get in Nalanda University when they are running going traveling finally they reach in Nalanda University yeah, then he they get good master and then start there then get the full ordained there start then later he entered the monastery life later then he has taken the responsibility for as administrator of Nalanda yeah, for the serve the monk community at that moment in the country the lot problem the famine you say famine yeah famine problem then as monk was monk community was difficulty to offer offering to the monks then Nagarjuna did the business gold business he was he sold sell gold without taking the permit from the monastery then later they understood what he did then they dispelled Nagarjuna kicked out from monastery.
He got expelled because he was selling gold.
Yeah. Actually, he should take the permission to monastery. Yeah, he's just taking the permission. He did gold. He he didn't take permission. Yeah, he did. Then later the monastery, the senior understood. Yeah. Then he kicked out of the he broken the such rule of the monastery. Yeah. Yeah. Then he went out. Then many years he built a lot temples, lot stupas. He built everywhere. Many stupas in the temples. And later, one very famous non-Buddhist appeared. He wrote a lot, 1.2 million texts. Say this is the against the Mahayana view and the Mahayana conduct. This text. Then Nagarjuna come back to the university, the Nalanda University. Then he was teaching a lot, for a long time. Lot teach, because to explain Buddhism, Otherwise, the opposite, the strong argument, strong arguments, strong debating, or they wrote a lot, the text, 1.2 millions, yes, say in the document, 1.2 millions text, I can see to the view of Mahayana, also the contact of Mahayana, but contact of Bodhisattva, yeah. Then he was stay there and come back to the later. Maybe they invite, yeah. Maybe they cannot challenge a problem, yeah. I think so. Then Nagarjuna was very scholar, yeah, very scholar. Then he teach there. Then one day, two new boys come to join his teaching, These two boys, special, the very nice smell from these two boys, very, I think, perfume or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, then they ask you, they come from Naga, in the ocean, from Nagaland. These two boys come from Naga.
Weren't humans.
Yeah, not human. Yeah, Naga, son of Naga, Then they go back to the Naga king told, Then they want to invite Nagarjuna to the Nagaland, yeah? Yeah, then finally Nagarjuna accept their invitation to go to Naga. According to the document, at that moment say that Pandaparamida Sudara, there are three different scopes of Pandaparamida Sudara. Small scope, middle scope, and large scope, The small scope contains 8,000 verses. 8,000 verses. Middle scope, Tanjaparamesudara contains 2,000 stanzas. Niti is a Tibetan say Niti. Niti means 2,000. 20,000, yeah, 20,000 verses. Then the large scope, it has boom, which is a boom. Boom means 100,000 stanzas, That the large scope, the Panjamaya remain in the Nagaland at that moment, remained in the Nagaland, not the human realm. It was not their human realm, yeah. It was exist in the Naga, with the Naga in the Nagaland, yeah. Then, he taught Lord teaching the Nagaland to the Nagas, Then when he come back, then as the offering, he, to bring this Tanjaparamitra Sudra, that Naga Naga want him come back again to the Nagaland, Therefore, they have, they keep a part of the text, from the 100,000, from the, we usually says from the last two chapters, the Naga kept, just some part missing from this in the last scope, This is their idea, because he come back again to take the left part, to take back, again. They keep it. Therefore, today what we have the Panchaparamita, the large scope, the last two chapter, then last two chapter a complete take from the short, the small scope, small scope, the last part, to the this put it to the large scope, the Panchamara Sutra, to complete.
Who moved the chapters around?
I don't know.
Who did that?
And maybe Nagarjuna, yeah? yeah, definitely.
I wanted to know how it was going to end, but he took out the verses.
Yeah. Therefore, actually, large scope means the meaning same, yeah? These three things, the meaning not different, same, But the word quantity is there. By the word quantity we distinct, small scope, middle scope, large scope, The each chapter more detail, the large scope, Therefore, two chapter has, taken from the small scope, Therefore, the large sigub at the end two chapter is very word quantity is very small because it's taken from the small sigub, you know. Yeah, this is today. Yeah, it's realized. Yeah, yeah. This therefore say like that. Mm-hmm.
Was he considered an emanation of a deity, Nagarjuna?
No, not mentioned. Yeah. Loja begala gaje to milish yedam choji pass. Yeah. Buddha in the praise, you know, Loja bede you do you know, kilon pande shit about Timilish yedam is right in Lamati, the watching the tendros. Buddha professed, you know, him, you know. Loja bede you means in the South India, coconut tree land, you know, coconut tree land. The kilon pande shit was the bhikkhu we call named Naga will come. Then it solved all the problems to the Mayan teaching view, you know. Then he flourished, you know, my teaching, you know. And finally he says he obtained the joyful ground. Then he will joyful ground. We say Rabdukavasa means the first ground from the 10 grounds, yeah. This we have a joyful ground, yeah. Yeah, past bhumi, yeah. Buddha mentioned.
Was he born when he was a child? You said his parents were told that he would only live 7 years.
Yeah.
Was he a sickly child, or was it just they looked at the astrological omens and they said, oh, he's only going to live until 7? And so then they realized they couldn't help him. Right?
Yeah.
So then they sent him off to a monastery, right?
No. Actually, they didn't send. They just departed from the parents. Parents just let go out.
His parents let him go off.
Yeah, just
With his brothers? Or
no brother. Maybe some friends or some maybe other the neighbor boys. Yeah.
that we're going to go trek to Nalanda. They had an aspiration. to go
I
to
think
Nalanda.
at that moment they don't know about Nalanda. They don't know, but
they just went on
just they wonder, you know. Just they wonder. Accidentally, maybe they can get university and Nalanda University. Yeah.
Right, so they're
Just told him
karma.
to go outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They were gone for months.
Yeah. Then, yeah.
They were not helicopter parents.
Yeah. The first Nagarjuna request to the one good master of Nalanda, long love initiation. He received long love initiation. Yeah.
Changed
Yeah.
karma.
Yeah. Long love initiation. Yeah. Then actually,
The last 2 chapters.
yeah.
Maybe so.
And the meaning of life is, oh man, we're at the last chapter.
Yeah.
So, in different readings, some say that Nagarjuna became the abbot of Nalanda, but then, and he's born in the 2nd century
Yeah.
AD. Then other places say that Nalanda was not founded until like 400
Yeah,
AD.
yeah.
So then that would mean that it's 200 years difference.
Yeah.
So is there another founding date for Nalanda that's in
Yeah.
the same lifespan?
Yeah, this I have also read this book. This is not. I'm not happy to read this book. We usually believe, Nagarjuna is one scholar of Nalanda University. Yeah, some document says, very different. I follow the other one. Yeah, this is more happier. Yeah. We say, this is actually, you say, we usually say the Tujuk, Tujikenden. You say, what do you get? Tujikenden means it's the happening, something happened a long time ago. Then it's very problem, to know exactly, what happened, exactly. Do you call here Trump buried? In English term, do you go Trump buried, Yeah?
Oh, okay, time period.
Yeah, time period, yeah. It's time period, yeah. They have a problem, yeah. Yeah. Then some document says he lived 300 years. In some document mentioned he lived 600 years. Yeah. However, he lived very long life. Yeah. At least more than 100 years. Definitely he lived. Yeah. 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 He laid down the foundation of the Mayan teaching. During Buddha time, Buddha taught both Theravada tradition, Mayan tradition. Buddha taught. But at that moment, only Humin captured the lower teaching. I think that moment, Buddha Sadhava or gods, they captured the Mayan teaching. Therefore, this problem. Therefore, a lot debating. Some today also even today cannot accept. This is the Nagarjuna's teaching, not Buddha's teaching, Mayan teaching. Somebody say. Therefore, Shangdi Deva, Bhavaviga, there are many in the great Buddhist scholar, approved the Mayan teachings as Buddha's teaching. Logically, they used many. It was debating.
Prior to this time, was it mostly Theravadic teaching?
Yeah. On the human level, the flourished Theravada teaching. Is what is it's not recorded in the human history. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Therefore, we usually say after Buddha passed away, during 400 years, over the 400 years, Mayana degenerated. After Nagarjuna come on this earth, then therefore we call him pointer. Yeah. The pointer, pointer. Yeah, pointer, the two pointers. Pioneer. Yeah, pioneer, yeah. He is the pioneer of the profound teaching of Buddha, as Asanga is pioneer of the vast teaching of Buddha. Yeah. Then when they come, then, yeah. When Buddha taught this both teaching, when Buddha passed away, it disappeared, from the human realm, in this world, Then later Nagarjuna, to come take from the Nagaland. This is very interesting.
He's very associated with the Nagas.
Yeah.
Like
The snakes,
his reputation is based on his meeting with the Nagas. And took him down to get the teaching.
Yeah.
So he's always seen with the Nagas.
Yeah.
And the Nagas were beings that were talked about through Hinduism and ancient peoples. Like they're a race, the Nagas are a race of peoples that have been around, or beings, right? They've been around
Yeah.
millions, trillions, billions.
Yeah.
How could he hold his breath out underwater?
No problem. Then no problem. He emanated as fish, Then no problem, yeah. He become fish, yeah. Then easily breathing, yeah, in the ocean, yeah. That's that too. It's definite.
Yeah, and the other question is, how come the scriptures didn't get wet?
I didn't get wet.
How did the text not get wet?
This is the very easy. Even I can take. If I can go in the ocean, I can take the text without wet. Yeah, really.
How?
Good cover in the plastic. Yeah. Waterproof. Yeah, I use waterproof. Yeah. These are easy. This is no problem. Yeah, this is the easy. Even we can do. Yeah, even we can do. Yeah.
So were Nagas considered a species or a race, or how would we define
They
it?
still exist. It's not just in the past.
Yeah, he's cast the barman. Yeah.
Spirit or an animal?
Interdimensional, right?
Yeah.
Different realm, you say? Nagas is different realm.
Yeah.
Are they in the spirit realm or the animal realm?
Animal realm.
Animal.
Yeah, Nagas are part of animal. Yeah.
So they live underwater
Yeah.
in the ocean?
I think if we can go in the ocean, yeah, if we can dip in the deep ocean, we usually say there are the beautiful palace of Naga, like King Palace,
Yeah. I guess guess I'm still not clear how he transmigrated, if you will, from human realm to animal realm. How do you?
Well, we're human. We're in the human realm.
Yeah.
And we interact with the animal realm.
Yeah.
So you can stay as you are, but still interact with the animals.
Okay.
You can interact with the nagas.
Was Nagarjuna a Mahasita?
Oh, definite.
So they have that
Definite.
ability
Yeah, definite.
to defy human laws.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can emanate.
One teaching is that back in his day,
Hmm.
so long ago, there was a less of a division between like Naga realm and human realm. They could communicate easier because their consciousness was like that.
Yeah, sure.
More meditative.
Yeah.
So, and then I know today there's a belief that some people are born from the Naga realm into the human realm, and they have kind of some tendencies of the Nagas,
What are those tendencies?
like a kind of a power. But they also have a kind of a defect because they're coming from
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah.
kind of a protective power.
Yeah. Nagaland also still the part of the desire realm.
Desire realm.
Yeah. We are come from same realm. Yeah. Desire realm both come. Yeah. Both part of the desire realm. Human realm, Naga realm. Yeah.
And one of the Vinaya rules is that you have to be a human being to be a monk. Because there was two Nagas, or one Naga who wanted to be a monk, and they appeared to be a human to join the Sangha.
They're shapeshifters.
They're shapeshifters. So they became ordained, and then during the rest period in the afternoon, they regained their shape of the Naga, and they scared the monks. You saw them in their original Naga form. So then Buddha made a rule that you have to be a human being. And that's a question. Are you a human being?
It's still in the...
I don't know.
I find it interesting that Buddha would say that because he was all about breaking the caste systems.
This was more than caste.
Probably scared everybody really bad.
Because there's a gigantic snake instead of a person.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Buddha was always with the snakes too, with the Nagas.
Huh?
Buddha was also with Nagas.
Yeah. And many types of Naga, you know. Many evidence of Naga, yeah. Sometimes very beautiful, yeah, human face, yeah. Naga.
So was Buddha considered part Naga because he had the web?
Fingers and all those things too, right?
Yeah.
I know about the web fingers. But
I thought that was just a sign of the generosity. The webbed fingers from being generous.
Well, maybe Nagas
The
are
money
generous
can't go
too.
out.
Yeah. The Buddha apparently had the fingers and the feet. They
Yeah.
were connected.
Webbed.
Webbed.
Like
Yeah.
turtle
But
feet.
I mean, what kind of web, Geshe? What kind of webbing in the Buddha's hands? They say the sign of the Buddha is webbed fingers and webbed toes.
This is the sign.
Skin?
Yeah, this is sign from the sense of Sumjani. This is the one sign of the from the 32 signs, you know. Yeah. This is the one animal. I mean duck, yeah. I think
No, it's like a turtle. It's
one bird, yeah.
turtle feet.
Turtle, yeah, turtle. Turtle has. Human has one son of Buddha. This here. This is one son. Yeah, this human. Human has. Here. Yeah, here. Yeah. This is This is good. This is very good. Yeah, here shape. Some people know like that. You know, this is no sign of the. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, however, you know, Nagarjuna laid down the Mahayana, the foundation of Mahayana teaching, yeah. Yeah, he especially he wrote, a lot about the shunyata, because this is because at that moment we usually say the teaching, which talks about the inherent nature, Lord, flourish, Therefore, yeah, he especially emphasized, the writing on the subject of the emptiness, He wrote, a lot, Yeah, this is the one here. Okay, this is very brief, yeah, about information about Nagarjuna. Okay, now we read, yeah, some text from this. First, homage, yeah, the first stanza, the homage, here, homage to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. He says, Nagarjuna says, I bow down to the omniscient. This is in Tibetan, the structure of sentences, that this is the put at the last. In English, it's come first, yeah. I bow down to the omniscient. Yeah. In Tibetan, it says, first, freed from all defects, adorned with all good qualities, the sole friend of all beings. I bow down to the omniscient. This come like that way in Tibetan. Yeah, English first, I bow. Yeah, I bow to them. Yeah, this is the, we usually say, homage, or salute to the Tamje Chembala Chatse laws. In Tibetan, I read in Tibetan. Tamje Chembala Chatse laws. Yeah, omniscient, yeah, knowing everything, yeah, knowing all everything, yeah. This is the. That here said, free from all defects. Nyebakula namdu chings. This is the stocks is his quality of the pangbe yundi. We Tibetans say pangbe yundi. Yundi means quality of the abandonment. Yeah, qualities of abandonment. All all kind of the negativity. All kind of the the mistake, he abandoned, Then next, I don't mean this is the we say Tokbe means this is talking the quality of the realization, yeah. Quality of the realization, yeah. I don't all the good qualities, I don't all the good qualities. Then we could go the 10 powers, yeah. Yeah, this is his quality. Yes, Simji Gunji Nyenji Bus. Then the soul of friend of all beings. The soul friend of all beings. Simji Gunji Nyenji Bus. Simji Gunji Nyenji Bus. The soul friend of all beings. Yeah. Yeah, this says, this quality is talking his compassion, yeah, and love and compassion, yeah. Yeah, Buddha, his love and compassion separate, everyone, not any distinct, for different relation, caste, the different background, never distinct, he spread, his love and compassion to every single stand being, yeah. Therefore, says soul friend of all beings, Otherwise, the mothers, even the mother love is very precious, compassion, but it is cannot spread, cannot share to everyone, every kid, yeah. The Buddha can share his love and compassion to every single sentient being, even even his enemy. This is we usually say homage, salutation, his salutation before the starting the writing. The purpose of to remove the obstacle by the salutation or homage to the high beings or Buddhas, including Buddhas, accumulate the Lord merits. With the merits, the obstacle cannot disturb to your writing, the flowing writing. This is the purpose. Always writer first homage, starting by homage, to salutation, high beings, This is the purpose. No obstacle, no obstacle, to the flowing writing, This is the purpose to homage. Then next, this usually says promise to complete book or text, the promise. Tsompa Thamja, with Tibetan says Tsompa Thamjas. You say, O king, I will, I read here. Second, O king, I will explain practice solely virtuous to generate in you the doctrine, for the practice will be established in a vessel of the excellent doctrine. Yes. This is the promise, promise. The promise. Why rather, the beginning, the promise, to write, This says this is for complete the writing, the writer, the promise, people. Do you have this system in Western country, the writer? Before when writing, the book, first salutation to the high being, then second promised, for complete the book, because we usually say in the teaching, we usually says the scholar or sublime or scholar were not easy to promise. A promised something, then it become like the cup on the stone. Cupped on the stone, then never change means never change. He should follow or he complete work.
O king, I will explain practices solely virtuous to generate in you the doctrine. The doctrine will be generated in you.
So what
the
you
practices will be established in a vessel of excellent doctrine. So is he referring to the king will be the vessel?
He is the king. King. We usually say directly he proclaim or recommend to the king directly. Indirectly, all flowers of Nagarjuna teaching, This is not choosing the student. The choosing the student students are coming later, now. Maybe I think number 6, it's talking what is the quality of the listener, Quality of listener, he will tell, Next. This is the, they're two debating, not killer, I think. Sometimes says the same king, he wrote letter to friend, This same king. Sometimes some people says this is different king. There are two different explanations,
Because sometimes this title, Precious Garland, has a subtitle, Advice to a King.
But he definitely wrote to the king directly, a king, Maybe, he had, many kings friends, Definitely. Yeah. Temperature. Gabuchula chudu chidi gave chishes, temperature nilani, chudu chudi kanshilas. Oh yeah. That then next that real actual, actual topic starting from the stanza number 3, okay? In one who first practice high status, definite goodness arises later. For having attained high status, one comes gradually to definite goodness. Okay? Yes, yes. 당공원부터 지치는 해발 렉중과 강중원부터 되네 림징 해발 렉방스. This is, this is talking the order, yeah? Order. This is the talking the order. Order. Usually say Buddhist teachings, talk, the base and the path and the destination, very structure, There are 3 different destinations, Buddhahood, the highest destination. Then second, liberation. Then last, high status, There are 3 destinations. Yeah, Buddha is the highest destination. Yeah. Then second, the liberation. Then the high status. High status means human and the God realm. Human realm and God realm. This is
Like a Mahasiddha?
no. Human realm, God realm. Now we are achieved. We are achieved the high status now. We are exist on high status now. We are human being, yeah. Yeah, the 2. Yeah, the 3 destinations. Then to get the different destination, the different way. Different path, yeah.
It's like in the Lam Ram.
Yeah. Similar like Lamrim, yeah. Actually, this is a Lamrim also, yeah. Yeah. That he says now now he's starting from here he's talking the second destination and the last destination, Definitive goodness means liberation. Definitive goodness means liberation. High status means human realm and God realm, yeah. In chapter number 1, yeah, he's explaining this, the destination, how to get there. What kind of path we have to practice to get these 2 kind of the destination, He's explaining in his first chapter. 대부절로 치든다 당공어부터 외지 진행해 발릭 좀 강정어부터 되는 림쟁해 발릭봉스. That now he says 당공어부터 외치스. That first, if you want to go the second destination, first you try to reach the first destination. Okay, this is talking here. Very good, interesting here. Without reach the first destination, you never get the second destination. Yeah, this order, order. Therefore, first practice, try to be born human being. If you be born human being, then you have opportunity to go the next destination or liberation, Animal, no opportunity. Yeah, this is talking the order, Then he gradually he explained how to get the human destination or first destination. Then he explained how to get the second destination, the liberation, how to achieve the liberation, how to achieve the high status of human or God realm, God food, yeah.
Is the human realm
quote unquote higher than the God realm? Or are they it's the same?
Yeah, both desire realm.
okay?
Both desire realm.
They're just different
but
expressions.
God realm is more high,
Ah,
more higher, more pleasure there.
okay.
You know, less suffering,
Yeah.
more pleasure in the God realm. Okay, therefore, God realm is a little higher than human realm. You know,
Okay.
yeah, they are very happy.
Too happy.
There too much happiness, too much pleasure there.
Yeah.
They cannot remember to practice dharma.
Yeah.
Always body,
Yeah.
dancing, eating, singing.
I'm clearly in the wrong realm. Yeah, I'm working on it.
And then declining their body shining, then they are lot suffering.
Okay.
Yeah. Then they cannot find friend. Others go away, go avoiding.
Yeah. So suffering is sort of the keystone of the high status. Even though you have high status, suffering is synonymous with being human and with being a god.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, samsara.
Yeah, samsara, yeah.
And then once you liberate, you've gone past the suffering.
Yeah. Hmm.
So the 6 realms of existence we've gone over, but the formless realm, where does that go in the wheel, with the 6 realms? Formless realm.
Formless realm.
Where does that fit in?
Yeah, formless realm delocalized.
It's what?
Delocalization.
Delocalized?
Yeah. This is here. We cannot localize, yeah. They're not form, yeah.
I see. It's all about form.
Therefore, when you die, if you be form, not through the intermediate state, immediate become formless. You die, the subtle mind gone. After subtle mind, then that at dissolution through process coming, the last stage, the clear light state, then movement. I come back to the the black obtaining attainment. We usually say, nyeto nalamba. At happen moment, same time you be born the formless realm. Same time.
And that is a blissful realm.
No. Formless realm, not blissful realm. Formless realm, yeah, formless realm, formless. Yeah, this is distinguished by not the physical world, yeah, just the mental state, Yeah, we distinguish, yeah, formless.
And gods have form?
Yeah, sure. Gods, there are 2 types of gods, desert realm gods and the gods of the form realm, Yeah, there are 2 types of gods, yeah. Okay. 다 탐공원부터 여지 진행해봐 렉처와 간중원부터 전에 림링해봐 렉봉 다 피니시야 This is this is his first try to be born human being, yeah, really. That now how he explain how to achieve, yeah, he will tell the path, how to be born human, what kind of the path we have to practice, to be born in a human, yeah. Then next 4, tell now explain, yeah, the number 4. I'll read the 4th. Fourth, high status is considered to be happiness, yeah. Definite goodness is the liberation here. The conditions of their means is briefly faith and wisdom, yeah. This 4, yeah. Number 4. Telangonda dewading never like what Tawan do tea to one door do na donata shira was that he's saying no tell I want there were this high status means is the happiness he say yeah high status considered to be happiness. This usually says this is the result of the high status happiness, you know. If you be born in the high status, you have more happiness, you know. If you compare it to the lower realm, yeah, animal, hungry ghost, hell being, the human being, God beings, yeah, more happier, yeah, much happier life, yeah. This means, yeah, definite goodness is the liberation, yeah.
We talk about animal, are we talking about the physical animals that live with us in the human realm, or but they're in the animal realm even though they're with us in the human realm?
Yeah, this we usually say God desire realm.
Design them.
Yeah, desire realm.
I see. Okay.
I think he's asking, realms can like overlap, like we're here in the human realm, but we interact with animals in the animal realm, so sometimes they overlap. They coexist.
Yeah, coexist. We coexist, yeah. No, animal realm is not separate from the human realm. Yeah, not separate, you know, like the hell being realm, you know.
Do we overlap with the hell beings?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
Hell being realm usually according to the, but this is the hell being realm also part of desire realm. Hell being also the part of desire realm. Desire realm. But according to the Abhidhamma Kosha, some teachings say according to the hell realm is go down, you know, maybe, yeah, go down, yeah, thousand kilometers, yeah, into the
earth?
yeah, into the earth, yeah, Mount Meru based teaching, yeah.
And about the spirit realm, like we have ghosts.
Mm.
There's people who can clearly see ghosts and interact with ghosts. So spirit realm and the animal realm and the human realm and the hell realm all kind of
Mm.
interact.
And it seems like you can end up in these realms even as a human. Like, I think for the most part, people are just trying to do the best they can, basically, you know, humans, you know. But we all know people that all they think about is themselves, their own needs. That's like an animal, you know. I mean, the animal gets his food, that's it, kind of. And you know.
I think it's the other end that makes the difference, because the human can become enlightened, but the animal cannot. So it's like capacity.
Yeah. Also, you know,
And is this all on the planet Earth? Does this apply to other planets too?
animal, you mean animal?
Yeah.
Sure.
Other planets.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that, you know, the human in the solar system. Yeah, in the solar system, the only Earth the human can live. Yeah, now. Yeah, in the solar system. Yeah, on the Earth. Yeah, the solar system.
We can't live on another.
March. In the March, now we are hopefully, yeah, human being can live in the March, yeah.
Mars?
Yeah, Mars, yeah. Yeah,
So if there was beings on Mars, we
yeah.
But
On the moon, human can go now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. also, but cannot survive there, yeah?
Well, without a special, a special environment.
Yeah, there are not enough oxygen, yeah?
Right.
No.
And the same on Mars. To live on Mars, you have a special environment created. There might be beings there.
Yeah. That this Shiva the Longon to Deva the Nebel Tabati, Tijuba Dodinas, that here says, this students of number 4 says, how to, you see, conditions, yeah? Conditions of their means, is the briefly, Actually, that now he's talking the cause, or path, yeah? Path. He mentioned the destination, yeah? Different two destination, yeah? High status and the goodness, definite goodness, yeah? And how did he showed you the faith and wisdom. Faith and wisdom. This is, this is the mainly talking to the cause of the definite goodness. The wisdom here, wisdom referred to the wisdom which understanding shunyata. This is not required for the high status, Yeah, this actually he's talking the cause of the good, liberation, liberation, He says sometimes he used definite goodness or liberation, the inclusive, much inclusive, 뒤에 뭔가 대화 된 거 봐서 타원 뒤로 도나 대단 셔보스 대진이 주실래 됐어. Then next 5. Oh, I read only one. Okay. 대진이 주실래 된 셔럽 되지 양다리 등이 조 셔럽 됐어. I read the 5. Due to having faith, one rely on the practices. Due to having the wisdom, one truly knows of those true. Wisdom is the chief. Huh?
So it directs.
Teaching children. Then he says that faith is very important. Here say, if you have faith, then you rely to the Dharma, If you don't have faith, you don't rely on the Dharma, Then he said, Nagarjuna say, teaching children. Sharam deji yandaris. If you have wisdom, you can see the reality, You can see the reality, Of these two, the wisdom is the chief, he said here. Yeah. This is accordingly to the, accordingly to the liberation, okay? He's talking accordingly to the liberation, okay? In order to reach the liberation, we have to remove all negativities, all negative emotions, For removing all negative emotions, we should have the wisdom, understand the shunyata, Without understanding the shunyata, no chance, to remove negativity, negative emotions. Then never chance, to reach the second destination, yeah? The liberation, yeah? Therefore, he says, wisdom is the chief, Yeah, wisdom is cheap, but it should require faith as prerequisite, as prerequisite, prerequisite, we should have the faith.
Can you, how do you define faith in this context? And what is it and what is it not?
Faith, faith means 당외 대바, 응원되기 대바, 이지기 대바. We should look at the 3 types of faith, To, appreciate, to see some fascinating, Then this is one type of faith, 당외 대바, 이지. 응원되기 means, when you see something fascinating, you want to have it, You want to have it, That is another, one type of faith. Yeah, first is I see the fascinating, fascinating. Then want to have this, Understand?
Yeah.
This is also faith.
So if you want something, that sounds like grasping though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mixed grasping, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
sometimes you are grasping help, you ask, you know.
So appreciation, grasping, and then the third kind?
Yeah, then establish. Establish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the reason I ask is that it seems like faith could be misconstrued as something outside of ourselves,
Mm.
which sort of goes against, I don't know, it sort of
Goes against what I think Buddhism is about.
I feel,
You know.
I feel like the same way, because faith shouldn't be just dispensing of questioning or disbelief,
Yeah,
because
blind.
but maybe that's where the wisdom comes in.
Mm.
You got like a spark of faith, and then you got to think it through.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of the way I'm seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we usually say, you know, faith should be based on the wisdom.
yeah,
Yeah.
wisdom-based.
Yeah. We usually distinguish, you know,
So it's not blind.
not blind faith. We usually say don't have the blind faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes blind faith is a little help us, you know. Sometimes.
It's the combination of study
Yeah.
and practice.
Yeah, yeah. But if blind faith, it make you as inspiration if you put in something such things, you know.
Yeah.
But you never get to the destination.
Yeah.
This is the problem, you know.
Okay.
Then wisdom searching the you know the right destination, you know. You know, it's possible destination, you know, wisdom help, you know. Without wisdom, then
You only get
blind,
so far.
just blind, then go everywhere, you know.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you.
First is okay. Beginning term blind faith is okay. Then to convert into the faith which is supported by wisdom, you know, then very good. Yeah. Always going blind faith, then get and fall into the.
But you know, as you said before, that's
Down.
the purpose of study.
Mm.
You combine study with practice, and then it's faith that's grounded
Yeah, yeah,
in something
yeah,
established.
yeah. Then it brings many activity, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you can't just study,
yeah,
and you can't just practice.
yeah.
I think it's the integration
Mm.
that really ultimately cultivates the wisdom,
Mm.
I guess.
Okay, thank you. Maybe today we stop here, yeah. Come finish here. Then next talk about the student, you know, quality, yeah. Which student can be candidate to achieve the liberation he's talking, yeah. The quality of the student, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now we dedication. We go the dedication prayer. Mm-mm.
Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their sufferings. May the precious body mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. Page 55. Om Swasti. Like the countless light rays that radiate from the ruby mountain, exquisite Amitayus, Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding the traditions of Buddha, spreading the holy Dharma through explanations and practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You are the one who is an unequal guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to bless me to be never separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of the stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Om Guru Vajramuni Sasana Vimukti Soha. 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 Page 40. Meg meza weta jen jen rezik dreaming be wang bo jang be yang gang je ge be zu gen song ga ba lo zang dra pe sha la so wa de meg mezer with the chen chen rezik dream again be wang bo jang be yang gan chen ge be zu jen song ga ba lo zang dra pe sha la so wa de me mezer with the chen chen rezik dream again be wang bo jang be yang gan chen ge be zu jen song ga ba lo zang dra pe sha la so wa de Om Benda Sato Samaya Manapalaya Benda Sato Denova Dita Trido Mebhava Sudokayo Mebhava Subokayo Mebhava Anurato Mebhava Sarvasiddhi Mebhava Sarvakama Susame Jita Shriyam Guru Aham Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Benzama Memusa Benzava